Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today Charizard is returning to form. He's riding the Pain Train here back into town to be doing big damage with his buddy Dusknoir. This is a fantastic deck if you have just been bummed out since the start of Prismatic Evolutions. You want to go back to your old Zard Noir, you're sick of Dragapult, you're sick of all the weird stuff we have to do to get this guy working again. This is going to be a pretty similar deck to what we could have ran in the Surging Sparks format. It's going to rely on Precious Trolley and TM Evo to get us away from bricking to budew. But other than that, it's just running the rare candy Zard Noir Pidgeot build that we know and love so much. We have one extra bit of tech here in the form of Temple of Sinnoh. This is because of the other big nasty that came with Prismatic Regigigas, kind of giving us some problems. And the Lugia deck overall, Temple of Sinnoh will do quite a bit to slow things down for them. We also have an additional energy search here. This is used at the start of the game in case you don't draw into an energy in order to pay the cost for using TM evolution. Other than that, it's just the Zard Noir deck that we all know and love. So let's hop straight into some games and we'll kind of go over how it works. My name's Jared and I'll be your gameplay nurse today. So we get to go second, which is ideal for us. It does not look like we've drawn into an Arven here, but we do have a TM Evo and a Forest Seal. The bad news is that because I started Rotom, can't have both. And they got a budew queued up ready to hit us next turn, so getting that Evo off would be ideal. Just trying to think here. I think we Forest Seal for the Arven, get the trolley, and then maybe we'll worry about everything else later, or we could rip an Iono here. Kind of hate this hand anyways, but it could be worse. But then we could just, no, because then we can't Arven. These are tough choices. So we Evo, we Forest Seal for Arven, we get Trolley, and I'm gonna take my chances. I'm feeling gambly today. Feeling like a gambling man. That might have been a mistake. Actually, not too bad off. I mean, they could. There's potential for them to rip a rare candy Dragapult play here, but nope, looks like they're going for the budew. Okay. Classic stuff. So we're just going to be behind a little bit. Can't item. But I think we'll be okay. Got enough decent stuff in our hands. Do I want to Forest Seal for anything here? Do I want to just retreat into something? I could retreat into the Duskull. Save my Rotom, potentially. I don't want to Iono because I like having these in hand. Could boss up a random Dreepy. I think I'm just okay retreating here. Sinnoh's not going to do anything for us in this matchup. This is basically for the Lugia. You put this down and then that helps stall them from getting a Gigas in play or getting rid of their gift energy, their mist energy, stuff like that. That's the idea behind that one. Shoot. Am I getting stream sniped? They know what I'm doing over here? Okay, but now we can Arven and then TM Evo if we need to. Not entirely ideal, but might be what we end up needing. Interesting. Thought we were going to see a Dragapult pop off here, but I mean, they might as well take their time, right? If they can just keep itching us. Okay. Radzard's not going to help so much. I could Force Seal for Pidgeot, Quick Search for Charizard, pop the budew, pop whatever else they throw up. Kind of like that. Make sure we pick the right move here. So we have outs, you know, even though they're the budew locking us as much as they can. We still have outs. I would have loved to have kept that Lumineon and get a boss up on their Dracloak here. Just grab the two. I'm going to take a quick peek through the deck, because I haven't done that yet. Okay. Arvin, get me anything that I need? Not really. I could just do it to thin out the deck a little, I suppose, but they've already ripped 2 Ionos, I think, or one. I don't know. I'm not super in love with it. Okay. Let's just wipe this out. We'll see what they give us. I'd rather take out a Dreepy than their other budew. Maybe they'll push one forward, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, that's what we figured. Okay. Scary stuff. That budew could have done 20 damage to us with their grass weakness. So we're going to need to hope to get a couple more Duskulls and such going. At this point, I would love to top deck a Thornton. Or I guess I could... No, I can't do that. I could quick search for a Thornton, get rid of Rotom, but then... Man, they are loving the Ionos. Okay. Maybe we'll get Iono'd into a Thornton. Benching a Lumineon just for an Iono at this point feels kind of weird. Unless... No, because they don't have a Dusknoir set up to take out our Zard. I could see them doing that because we're minus on Charmanders right now, which is a really scary position to be in. So if they like Iono'd and then took out our Zard, that would be kind of dangerous for us, but it's clearly not what's happening, right? So I'm not 100% sure what the thought process behind really needing to rip that Iono there was. Okay. So now we could do the Thornton play. Take out their Dragapult. And we can buddy for some more Charmanders, so that feels good. They're pretty set up for getting another Dragapult real quickly, though, because they'll have Sparkling Crystal energy onto... Yeah. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. They're putting that out early. Does that mean that we want to Dusknoir that instead? I don't know. Okay, let's buddy first. I think this is fine because we have Radiant Zard too if we need to close out the game. And they have a Lumineon and a Fez that we could Radzard. So I think I'm good with this. And then, whoops. Do kind of like the Thornton play. Still not 100% on what I want to kill. I mean, that's tempting, but I think just taking this out and then possibly going for what do you call it? Going for the Radiant Zard at the end of the game is fine. Boss Zard. This does put us into Briar range, which is a little scary. I'm admitting that. But we'll see what they can do. So how do they win here? They need to... Oh, they could just Briar, take out the Zard and the Duskull. That's actually not even that hard. Shoot, oops. Hope they don't have that. Uh-huh. Well, they already benched their Lumineon, but they could bench another Lumineon. And they're seeing a lot of cards. Maybe they don't run Briar. I don't know what Dragapults be doing these days. What are you doing that on? Okay, they just are... So they're not looking to win this turn then. Otherwise they wouldn't be doing all that. Yeah, they already ruined their Briar chances. They're gonna Iono? Nope, they're Arvening. Okay, so we just Ultra Ball for Radzard, and then attach the energy, quick search for a boss's orders, and then take out the Dracloak, and we're good to go, baby. Not too shabadoo. Uh-oh. What are we stoning for? Okay, next turn, I guess. They're playing the long game. Got to play the long game. So you can see at the start of this one, we got budew locked a little bit, and it slowed us down, and I could have played it tiny bit better. I still don't know if... I think TM Evoing was probably the move instead of getting greedy and wanting the Forest Seal Stone as well. But that's okay. We recovered it in the end. And we'll just be happy with what we got, right? Big dog Radzard coming in hot. I mean, you still have the awesome strength of Pidgeot, the Dusknoirs, like Radzard, all of these great things that have made this deck so strong for so long still exist in the game. Like, Charizard's not going anywhere. The little green guy's not gonna stop us, okay? So we're keeping it on. We're keeping on. Yeah, we get to go second this time. Unfortunately, still doesn't look like we have an Evo available to us, but we got the trolley. So we can rip that, get a couple dudes out. Do I want to Rotom? Price Cleffa, that's kind of weird. Got just one Dusknoir, so we priced our Clops. Got those dudes. We have an Evo line. We have an Evo, prized an energy. Okay, so I don't know if I want. Yeah, I guess I want the Rotom. Okay, I'm happy with this. Then I kind of want to energy search here, get a fire onto Charmander, and see if we can't Iono into an Evo. I'm feeling lucky again, you know? That's what the energy search is in the deck for, by the way. It's so that you can get an early game energy out. See? Never punished. Oh, but did we have two in the deck? Ooh, I don't remember. Energy search is there so you can get an early energy attachment to fulfill the requirement to use Evo. So that's why there. Did not need the Rotom. Uh-oh. Oh, good, okay. It scared me because it did the Pidgeotto first, even though this goes on the left. Okay, we're good. We're cooking. So that's kind of your ideal turn one. Well, not ideal. Ideal would have been to have, like, everything in hand or an Arven and not have to, like, get lucky in Iono for it. But I guess part of drawing into a perfect hand is part of luck, too. So that's a way to play around. Precious Trolley. Avenge the Rotom in case we didn't draw into the evolution. We could have used instant charge there instead. I don't know if that's 100% right. I think it is. I think I like having that play as the increased odds, and then later we can attach the Force Seal to it to get that rocking and rolling, and then we can always Thornton it out of here later on. A little bit of a liability on our bench right now, but not too much. They are running. Ooh, I don't think we run Manaphy in this list. So they could look to get a Gren-Tack off. Yeah, we definitely don't. They might be getting a Radiant Greninja attack here, which could be a little spicy. Well, not this turn, but soon. Could be a little spicy for us, so stay tuned for that. See how we go. Would have liked a boss. Okay, so now we can Pidgeot. And then we can, don't want to evolve because that has 2 retreat cost. We can get a Charizard, get them loaded up, retreat. Let's see. No, I can't do that. Man, I would have loved a boss here. Oh well. Still getting everything going. Just gonna have to take a knock on a budew, which is less than ideal, but even if they Greninja our Duskull line, like that's gonna stink a little bit, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. Okay. Get a retreat off. If you wanted to switch one of your Charmanders for the Heat Tackle Charmander, the 60 HP one, it's not a bad idea. I would not switch all 3. I would definitely just do the one, but something to look into in case you know that your opponent's going to run budew. think now we can evolve here. That's fine. Okay. Hey, there's that boss I ordered. So if I were them, I would definitely be looking for Palkia V-Star, and then the V-Star ability to get 3 water energy under Greninja here. That might be what this is for. No? Well, yeah, maybe. Yep, okay. And then they're probably going to snipe out my Charmeleon and one of the Duskulls. That's just what makes sense. But what we can do is we can, assuming they don't Iono us, of course. Okay, if they bundle, what do we want to put up? Pidgeot, of course, duh. If they don't Iono us, we can Ultra Ball or Dusknoir, Rare Candy Dusknoir, take out the Radiant Greninja, and then we'll be doing enough damage to boss up and kill the Fezandipiti, which will be awesome. Be a sweet 3 card turn for us. Unless they take out both Duskulls instead of the Charmeleon. Okay. So that's a little bit more annoying. So instead, what I could do is leave the 1 energy in there. So I think we're good without a Super Rod. Leave. I mean, that's going to be not that impactful. Could get rid of that, and I want Counter Catcher. And Super Rod. Okay. What do we have in hand? We have Rare Candy. So I could quick search for Thornton, replace with Duskull, Rare Candy, and then take out the Gren, and then Counter Catcher up the Fez, then take out the Gren, and then kind of be rocking and rolling from there. Might be overcomplicating things here, but kind of like the move. And then if we need, we can always Lumineon and use Forest Steel with Lumineon if we need it later. And yeah, I think that'll be just kind of okay for us. They're still going to need, what are they up to, 8? They're going to need 7 more energy in the discard to kill one hit a Charizard, which is going to be pretty tough to do with, what do you call it? Without a Radiant Greninja, without, I don't know if they run Brilliant Blender or what their ace spec is. They've got a Briar in the discard already. But a lot of these decks run Palpat as well, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So again, 2 games back to back, we put ourselves into Briar range, something that I need to get better about avoiding, or just paying more attention to. Because like I said, they could potentially have a Palpat here. Even though they're Briars in the discard, that doesn't mean that we're 100% safe from it. Although that was what kind of led me into, okay, they concede. So You can see 2 games back to back. We got bedewed and we didn't care.